watching Thrifty Kaniffy.
Hello everyone and welcome to Thrifty Kaniffy. Well, today we're going to be looking at a BPS knife, a fixed blade. And BPS contacted me, wanted me to check out one of their knives, so I agreed to do so. So just want to let you guys know that I got this one for free. And I'm just doing this review based on my true opinions. So we've got this one made in Ukraine. It's an eco-friendly box, nothing fancy about it at all. There's actually no model number or anything on it. Came wrapped in some wax paper, which I've kind of demolished. And then on that we have also a sticker. I believe I got the model in the middle there. Yeah. And you can go to the QR code up there and check out BPS Knives. Their slogan, "Let the adventure begin." Let me get that real close up there, that QR code there. Oh, there you go. So if you guys want to check out their website, they're actually giving me a 10% discount on anything you buy in their store. And I'll provide that discount code in the description below. But let's take a look at the sheath. Firstly, I guess I should mention, these I think are on Amazon as well. They're like $34. So just extremely good value that you get for your price. I mean, these are just super well made, and the sheath is, to me, you know, it just increases the value of the overall package you get here because it's so well made. You get the fantastic stitching on this, and there's the BPS logo on there. You can see the quality of that material there. This is not just like low-grade leather. And you can see the really good rivets on there. A third piece of leather in between. And then it's welted or dyed, whatever it is they do there. Yeah, it just looks really, really nice. And you get a dangler on it. Now the dangler ought to hold about a 2.5-inch belt in width. So pretty large size belt. And yeah, this is for a right-handed person. You can also get these for left-handed. But the quality of this, just fantastic for what you're getting here. So let's put that to the side for a moment. Well, actually, let's not. Let's see what it looks like inside the sheath. Okay, so yeah, another point I want to make is you're probably going to want a lanyard for this because you only got about 1.5 inches coming out of the actual sheath. It's easy enough to grip it, but, you know, just makes it a little challenging to try to get a couple of fingers on there and squeeze. But really, really good protection for the knife, and I like that it's a dangler style. Always kind of preferred these to just the rigid style that are right up against your body. You can move around and not have to worry about bumping into it all the time. Okay, so the knife itself, we've got a 1066 carbon steel blade and a walnut handle, and you got this removable Corby style screws. So if you need to clean beneath the scales, you can do that. Let's go over some of the specs. Actually turn this direction. So the overall length of this guy is 220 millimeters, which equates to 8.66 inches. You've got a blade length of 110 millimeters, which equates to approximately 4.33 inches. And then, of course, the cutting edge, a little shy of that, obviously, which is more like just shy of 4 inches, let's say 3 7/8. And again, you got a mirror finish on the blade, scandi grind. The weight is 135 grams or 4.7 ounces. Now with the sheath, it's 240 grams and 8.4 ounces. So it nearly doubles with the weight of the sheath. Very balanced design in the hand. You can see that's the blade's not trying to pull it out of my hand there. Just with like a finger or two there, you can balance it. See if I can get 2 fingers. There you go. It balances very well in your hand. And the ergonomics of it are very much kind of a canoe shape with a little bit of a swell there in the middle. So it just conforms right into your hand. And then, of course, with that really nice jimping on the top of the blade, you can see that makes for pretty comfortable. It's not overly done. It's not like overly rough. It's just the right amount of jimping there where you get good grip without a whole lot of like uncomfortability with your thumb there. A little bit of a recurved design. You can see it's just slightly recurved. Of course, then again, that scandi grind lets you do things that you might not otherwise do with like a flat grind knife. You can really get into grooves there. Beautiful edge on it. I mean, between the sheath and the quality of the edge on this, I mean, I just don't know how they do it for the price. Really nice sharpening choil on it too, you can see there. So you're not going to have any of those weird smiles. There's the choil. And there you can see just how even it is. Let's flip it around this way. Again, just a fantastic edge grind on that. And so these are super sharp. We'll give a little bit of a cut test just to show that these are fantastic right out of the box. You can see just how easily I can glide through that paper, no problem whatsoever. So very impressed with the sharpness out of the box with them. Unfortunately, I can't do much for field testing, and I know that probably isn't the greatest thing for you guys, for bushcrafters and so forth, but just from other videos that I've seen and some other BPS knives, their reputation sort of precedes itself as being an extremely great budget knife. And, you know, people have been very rugged and rugged on the blades and giving them some really hard testing, especially since, you know, such, you know, an affordable model. It's almost hard to believe that they could be as good as they are. Now 1066, you know, you're going to have some really good blade edge retention there, but still pretty tough as well. I think a hardness of about 57 to 59, something around in that area. And, you know, you can get these in stainless steel. I opted for the 1066. I believe their stainless is 5CR, which kind of frightened me a little bit. But apparently they're really, really good at their heat treat on that. And so they've mastered it. But all the same, I figured, I think I'm going to opt for the 1066. Rather have the higher maintenance carbon blade. I just feel more comfortable sharpening these than I do like a 5CR, which, you know, I've had some 3CR knives and had some trouble getting them to not kind of just fold over. So, yeah, went with the 1066, and I don't think I'll have any problem sharpening this guy. But overall, really happy with like the walnut handles here. And again, you can see those little Corby style screws you can just take off and get the full tang there design, and then just sort of a little cutout here to add your lanyard. But the walnut is just really fabulous. Terrific grain in that. So just overall, really fantastic quality. I don't know what more you'd want out of just sort of a basic hunting knife, bushcraft knife, with a nice scandi grind, a little bit of a recurve. You know, that's always helpful when you're doing pull cuts. It kind of grabs whatever it is that you're cutting. It doesn't just slide off, so you get that nice slice into it. And of course, with that angular design of the scandi grind, you get, you know, the precision of going a little closer to whatever it is that you're shaving or something like that. You get a little more angle and control out of that rather than being just a flat grind. So you got some, you got some width behind the blade there too. So yeah, it's just a 2.7 millimeter stock on it. So it's not the dainty knife either. You can see how that stays pretty thick to the tip there. Doesn't get real tiny. Yeah, really nice design. So might be checking out more of these in the future, these BPS knives. You know, if they'll agree to send more of them, and we'll maybe take a look at them. Obviously, you know, I don't do a ton of fixed blade knives. It's been a little bit since I've done one. Looked at a lot of the Uncle Henry's, but I feel like this is much better value than that. You get a better sheath. You know, the quality of the steel seems to be spot on, and I'm impressed that they can offer 1066 and quality handles, quality sheath, all in one package for this price. So gotta say, thumbs up for these BPS knives. Again, this is the BPS model HK1 CSH, in that $35–$34 price range. Go check them out on bpsknives.com. I believe that's the name of their website. If not, use that QR code. It'll get you there. And again, I'll put the 10% discount code in the description below. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Hope you enjoy the review. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell to be made aware of videos when they drop. We'll see you next time. Take care.